Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And do subscribe our YouTube and Telegram channels. Now let's start our discussion. Welcome to English Lecture Notes. Today we came up with a topic related to linguistics. We are going to introduce morphology today. Morphology is the study of the internal structure of words, and it forms a core part of linguistic study today. So it is the study of internal structure of the words. It is the study of minimal meaningful unit of a language. Maybe it is a word or part of a word. In other words, morphology is the science and study of the smallest grammatical units of language, and their formation into words including inflection, derivation and composition. Now just go through the terms inflection, derivation and composition. Inflection refers to a process of word formation, in which items are added to the base form of a word, to express grammatical meanings. For example, the inflection S at the end of dogs shows that the noun is plural. So, inflection is the grammatical term for letters added to nouns, adjectives, and verbs to show their different grammatical forms. Morphological derivation, in linguistics, is the process of forming a new word from an existing word, often by adding a prefix or suffix, such as un or ness. For example, happiness derived from the root word happy. Last one. Composition is, you all know, compounding of two free forms. For example, gentleman, it is a composition of two free forms. The term morphology is Greek and is a makeup of morph, meaning shape or form, and ology, which means the study of something. Morphology is a sub-discipline of linguistics, was named for the first time in 1859 by the German linguist August Schleicher, who used the term for the study of the form of words. If phonology is the study of sound system, morphology is the study of smallest grammatical units. According to Dorfman, morphology is the study of the ways and methods of grouping sounds into sound complexes or words of definite, distinct, conventional meaning. According to Bloomfield, it is the study of the constructions in which sound forms appear among the constituents. In order to understand morphology, first you need to know the term morpheme, which is the smallest unit of a word with meaning. So remember, it is word part with meaning, not without meaning. We can separate some words into parts carrying meaning. For example, gentleman can be separated into two meaningful parts, gentle and man. That meaning is how language conveys messages. Morphemes are more than just letters. When a number of letters are put together into a word part that now has meaning, then you have a morpheme. Morphology studies how these units of meaning, or word parts, can be arranged in a language. Let's illustrate the role of morphemes through some examples. Look at the following list of words: firehouse, doghouse, bathroom, chairlift. After going through these words, you will clearly understand what is morpheme. Each of these words has several phonemes, or distinct sounds. Firehouse begins with an foo sound and ends with the zoo sound. However, those sounds alone don't have meaning. We can't call it as morpheme. It is minimal sound unit, that is phoneme. breaking the first word into smaller meaningful parts, shows the morphemes fire and house. These are morphemes as they contain inherent meaning. Fire means bright light, heat, and smoke, while house means a dwelling for human beings. Putting these together creates a completely new word, firehouse. Just like that, look at the word doghouse. It contains two morphemes, that is, dog and house. The word bathroom contains two morphemes, bath and room. Like that, chairlift contains two morphemes, chair and lift. So here, in this word unreadable, we will have three morphemes, un, read. Able. Un means not. Read is the root word. Able means can be done. Broadly speaking, morphology is the study of patterns of word forms. It studies how the words are formed, where they originate from, what their grammatical forms are, what the function of prefixes and suffixes in the formation of words are, on what basis the parts of speech of a particular language are formed, how the system of gender, number 6, etc. function, and why the word forms change. Morphology is a level of structure between the phonological and the syntactic, phonology, that we already know. Study of sound system. Syntax means study of sentence structure. So morphology stand between them, means between phonology and syntax. It is complementary to syntax. Morphology is the grammar of words. Syntax is the grammar of sentences. One account for the internal structure or form of words. The other describes how these words are put together in sentences. Morphology is not only the synchro study of word forms but is also the study of the history and development of word forms. So it is both synchronic, in a given time, and diachronic, across time. Study of word forms. When it is only synchronic, it is called morphemics. The history of morphological analysis dates back to the ancient Indian linguist Panini, who formulated the 3959 rules of Sanskrit morphology in the text Ishtadhyay by using a constituency grammar. So the study of morphology is not ending here. We will come back with a detailed study of morphology. We are expecting that our introduction for morphology is clear for you. See you again with another video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel. Support us by sharing our videos.